All right, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Phil from Defyde Garage. We're back here with a brand new video. We can never let a good deal run away from us, so we have purchased another car. Now this car, very similar to a lot of cars we've worked on. We have purchased a 2011 BMW E90 328. Now this one is all-wheel drive and it is full M Sport, but this is the cheapest E90 full M Sport low mileage in the entire country. Now, if you could take a guess at how much we bought this car you're about to see for, put it down in the comments, because I promise you, you will not be able to guess. Now, we're gonna go ahead and turn around and you guys will see the new build. Oh, look at that. It almost looks like my car, except it is a 328. Now, we got this car from auction for a winning bid of $875. Now, this car has 90,000 miles on it. So when fixed, this car could go for a few $1,000s, which is really good. So we're gonna have to do some magic, find some parts, and somehow magically keep this car hopefully under 3K. But we'll see what we can do. Now, I'm gonna walk you guys through all the damage. That way you guys can see. I know it looks pretty bad right here in the front. Realistically, for the price we got this car, for the mileage, this thing could easily be flipped for a few $1,000s. Starting off from the front, you guys can kind of see new hood is gonna be needed. Bumper, it is full M Sport, so M Sport bumper, no PDC sensors. Probably a grill down here, but we'll probably end up buying just a whole kit for the bumper. New fender liner. I believe one of the suspension arms back here is actually broken, so we're gonna have to replace that because this rim and tires, you can see, is pushed back into the fender. Coming along onto the side here, the doors are both pretty messed up. I believe this side skirt will probably get saved. We're probably just gonna sand it down, kind of Bondo if anywhere is uneven. And then the doors, we're gonna have to buy new doors. So it does also have keyless entry and navigation. So it does have quite a few good packages. This is a car you see and you don't want to let just die. It needs to be revived, needs to be rebuilt so that someone can have this beauty on the road, especially with the low mileage. Now, 2 new doors, like I said, quarter panel right here looks good. Rear bumper is smacked right here. According to what I understand, this car was, I believe, stolen, driven around, and then got into accidents, I guess, and now it was sold by the insurance company. Here it is for us. So we're probably gonna fix the rear bumper because this is plastic, so easily fixable. We can just kind of pop it out, maybe a little Bondo, call it good. The rear trunk, good condition. Tail lights, window, everything here is good. We do need a little tow hook cover, which we'll find at some point. Not really too much damage here, just slight scratching, but that's all gonna get repaired. We move on to the passenger side of the car. You can see this big tape job here. Now, there is a plastic window insert here because I guess maybe the car was stolen, they broke the window, got in, and then someone put a plastic window in here. So we're gonna need to get 2 new doors here as well. These doors also come with the sun visor package, so we will most likely be swapping all that onto the new doors if we can't find a door that comes with all of it. Side skirt here looks pretty good. I don't see really any damage. It is really dirty, so it's hard to tell, but given the car's 15 years old, you're gonna have scratches some places. There's also all-wheel drive, which is perfect for the Pacific Northwest where we live. Where the fender looks really good, no damage. This headlight is good. This is an adaptive headlights as well, which are the pricey ones, so we're gonna have to figure out finding one of those on that side because they're quite pricey. I think we can source some stuff. Bumper looking pretty good. Other than that, let me pop the hood so we can go ahead and look underneath and see how that looks. Sulev, are they always Sulev, dude? Always that one. Stupid home. Yeah, the front here looks pretty good. One thing we did notice is we did a Carfax check and we believe that the oil filter housing gasket was replaced based on the Carfax. That's what it was said. The valve cover was also replaced. There was quite a few service things already done on this car, which is perfect for the amount of mileage it has, so we do not have to do that. Other than that, honestly, everything here in the front looks good. There's no frame damage. Everything's looking pretty good. The hoses are good. I believe there might be a coolant leak because they had left, whoever the previous person that was driving it had left a coolant bottle in the passenger seat. You know, that's like your passenger princess right there. In case it gets a little hot, you gotta pour it in. We gotta figure out that coolant leak, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Now, for the final piece of information. I'm going to show you guys the interior of the car, which actually looks really good for a 15-year-old car, I would say. You guys can kind of see. So as you guys can see, it's pretty good. It does need a thorough clean. Clearly this car has not been cleaned in a while, but it also comes navigation, heated seats. It is the full M Sport package. I'm not sure who chewed on that door handle there, but we'll have to replace that. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Or the pre-tensioner on the seatbelt buckle and this seatbelt need to be reset and or purchased to replace it. Looks pretty good. Got the sun visor in the back as well. It's not up currently. Honestly, for the mileage and the year, this car looks really good. I can't open this side. I was going to show you guys there. You guys can kind of see it looks pretty good. It is pretty dirty, but we're gonna go ahead and get that cleaned up so it's nice and clean. Yeah, overall I think this car looks really good. It has potential to be saved. Yeah, you guys can see that. You can see the potential. I'm gonna, you know, once we get the car fixed, we'll get a side-by-side comparison, but it looks really good. But yeah, this is gonna be a pretty short rebuild. This isn't gonna be like our previous ones that are multiple parts. Just because we've done similar cars so many times, we're not gonna go ahead and go in depth into this rebuild. So besides this video of us showing you, literally this must be the cheapest E90 with the lowest amount of mileage. That's also full M Sport in the US, maybe even in the world, but I'm gonna say the US for sake of the video. This car needs to be saved. So you're gonna see this video, and then if you want to just check out how we rebuild it, there's gonna be a quick 10-minute rebuild video. I'm gonna try to fit all the things we do, kind of like a time lapse, like those videos you've seen people make that's like building an E90 in 10 minutes. This is gonna be rebuilding an E90 in 10 minutes or reviving, whatever it may be. This is gonna be a two-part video, this one. So if you guys do wanna see that, make sure you subscribe, comment down below if you have any suggestions for the car, or if you wanna buy it after it's done. But yeah, make sure you guys like the video, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.